Hello and welcome everyone to another special edition of Let's Read. Today we will be going back to Max Overacts for the final time this month to cap off our wonderful Christmas special. It is now officially Christmas. Congratulations everybody. Did you get me anything?
No.
The gift
That's
of
late.
being here.
I'll give you the gift
bastards.
of my voice. How about that?
Exactly. I'll give you the gift of me working for you for free.
I can
Oh,
dab.
bastards.
I actually don't believe in the corporatist idea of Christmas and don't participate. So
Gosh, look at this guy over here.
I
You're
just bought
lucky.
a next time.
just say you're welcome. God damn it!
You must be fun at parties.
You're lucky that we do these recordings ahead of time. But in the next 1, 2, 3, on our next 4th episode, we better have something, because then we'll actually be Christmas. And then you'll be sorry.
Well, I'll get you something for Christmas, buddy. Just,
Oh boy.
I
Just you
don't
wait.
know what to give everyone. I'm still afraid.
I know exactly what I'm getting Amazil for Christmas.
I'm gonna buy
It better be that story you're supposed to write.
Ah, damn it, you got
That's right.
spoilers, bro. Spoilers.
I'll give you a fursuit. How about that?
Oh, that's nice.
I'm gonna fit him.
I'd only use it for meme material.
Quote unquote meme material.
A Sam fursuit. You'll be like, oh my god, this is the best.
Oh my god.
Does a meme material count as job interview?
Maybe. If it's for Clown College, yes.
That would be great.
But anyway, today we are going to be taking another look at Max Overacts. When we left off, things were a lot more dramatic as Max's relationship with Janet has become strained as there's a new love triangle bound with mystery girl Auren had made her return and thrown things off course and stirred up the drama. Now we come back and see how these two are able to work their relationship once more. But before we get into it, we have brought in pretty much everyone back in for this special occasion, starting with David, who hasn't been here for a while. Hope you didn't miss him too much.
I know I didn't.
No, you mean.
Oh, yeah.
It's Christmas. You can't be mean.
How's everyone? It's
Good,
good to
by
be
yourself?
back. Yeah,
Glad to have you back, man.
yeah, I've been a little busy, but it's good to be back.
It's been a big month. And coming back since the first part of this, I think the first or second part of this reading, Caleb is here.
Hello.
Hey, and Jose.
Hello, Amazil. Thank you for having me once again.
Glad to have you. And a real big throwback. You haven't fucking seen this guy since the first damn comic we read. Gartham is returned.
Hello, Merry Christmas, everyone. I actually just got my Christmas tree today.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
And the best Christmas gift of all, a house.
Yes, that's true. Except no one gave it to me, and I had to buy it myself. So,
It was a gift
Just
for
like
yourself.
that's all the best Christmas presents are like that.
The
Yeah.
best gift is the one that you wrap yourself.
and what was it? Also, it's snowing today.
Nice. Perfect for the
Yeah.
Christmassy season. Luckily, I'm in California, so I don't have to deal with that. Also joining us is, of course, a Sasquatch.
Greetings. How you guys doing?
Yay. And our guest of honor for this wonderful series is Psycho. Welcome back, buddy.
Hey, it's good to be back. Thanks for having me on.
And another special guest back from the dead. And we finally managed to get him out of that stupid Magic 8 Ball. It's Stanton Hyde.
Yay! Hi, everybody. You can't hear, but I'm wearing a Santa hat, so I'm very festive right now.
If only it had the jingle bell, then we could hear it.
No jingle bells. That's a Christmas step too far.
Jingle
Sadly,
bells, or it didn't happen.
sadly, in order to get Stanton out of that Magic 8 Ball, we had to make a sacrifice. Luckily, there was a local hobo around who we managed to shove into that Magic 8 Ball, And so you still have him here. Let me shake this orb and see if he's there. He's awoken. What do you have to say?
Let's call him Hobo Frodo.
Life is good.
Life is good inside the magic 8-ball. Yeah, I guess he has a home now. There's also a ghost lingering around. It is hype. I don't think she's going to be saying much. She just likes to listen, I think.
So, Ghost of Christmas Past?
She likes to
Yes.
Wait, isn't the Ghost of Christmas Future the one that like never talks?
The future is the Grim Reaper, yes.
Yeah,
Well,
but is Hype the Grim Reaper?
Well,
Wait, in that story is it?
Nods aggressively.
I don't know if that's the Grim Reaper. Well, I guess it kind of is. I guess.
The
Well, death
second
is
one
always in your future.
present is like the mall Santa usually, or the really holly jolly one. I'd say
so whatever this ghost is, the ghost nods aggressively.
they just like to watch. And in any case, let us begin. Reprising our roles, Psycho is of course going to be taking over for Max. I will be doing Janet, and Sass, you will be Klaus in his nice little green hat.
Very well.
Hi, Janet. You're,
Hi, Max.
so, that kiss.
Will never happen again.
Oh, okay?
I knew you'd give me up in favor of your shoeless wonder.
What are you talking about?
I wish you two the best of luck. We're done, Fogarty, for good, forever.
What is this? Today's paper?
Wow. You're dumping me the papers? How famous is she?
Hi, Max. Gone to Alaska like your girlfriend, Karen. Triumphant stride.
So I do have to ask a couple questions because I am jumping right into the middle of this comic. Are these like children?
Yes. They're like,
okay.
they're like 8 years old or something.
Okay, because I feel like the way they're drawn, they look like. I mean, the way they're short enough to look like children, but their heads look like adults almost. Like if you put an adult's head on an 8-year-old body, that's kind of what they look like.
Yeah, kids always look fucking weird, you know?
It's kind of the proportion.
Have you seen babies?
No, I
Yes.
try not to. I try not to look them directly in the eye.
Okay, and this is a webcomic because this almost looks like a Sunday Funnies comic or something like that.
Oh, yes. It is. I've made the comparison before, and I think there's actually a little tongue-in-cheek jab at it, where it's either heavily influenced or just very reminiscent of Calvin and Hobbes, except if Calvin was Canadian.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Calvin and Hobbes is legit, dude. The guy who made that comic was just an absolute genius.
Oh, yes. It's a damn classic, as is with this comic.
Miss Chang?
Max, for the 100th time, hand up.
Yeah, Max. That's wildly unprofessional.
Later.
Missed.
That's wildly unprofessional, Max.
Miss Shang, Max has my calculator.
What? You just...
That's wildly unprofessional, Max.
Okay. The reviewer lady gave my performance in Pinocchio a less than stellar write-up. I was savaged. I get it. Har har. I get the joke. Can we all move on now, please?
I got a dozen copies and plastered my binder with it. Don't forget my birthday party this Friday, Max.
Huh? I thought you hated me now.
I don't hate you. I nothing you. Besides, after everything that happened the other night, how you tossed me aside like a last season goat, I'm expecting your guilt to translate into embarrassment of guests. Right?
Is this a bribe?
Excuse me?
It sounds like you expect me to buy my way back into your favors with presents.
Do you really think I'm that shallow? Well,
if you don't hate me, why are you torturing me?
look, I don't think the girl even knows what she wants right now.
This is definitely very Calvin and Hobbes-esque.
Yes, indeed.
I can, especially this set of panels here.
It's really nice, and it's very funny. Wait till you see Ben Shapiro.
Oh, wait, what? Okay, I guess I'll have to wait and see.
You're a girl, Andy. What are girls like?
Well, for starters, we love to be lumped together like we're one giant species.
I have to get Janet a birthday present. Something to make her like me again. Or at least stop hating me.
Hop on a train to Mexico, hombre. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Andromeda Calliope Fogarty, I found you!
I think it's Calliope.
Calliope? Sorry, it's hard reading that.
That is fair. That is more than fair.
All right, take two. Andromeda Calliope Fogarty, I found you! I didn't see you at school today.
See, Max? Absence. Mexico. Get to it.
I was trying to find you all day. I bought you a present.
Sweet Mary Jane, look at them rocks. These are perfect. Thank you, Jacob. Here, Max. These ought to do it.
Woohoo!
Hey. Andy sorted in all the problems in the world.
And then she just gives it to the kid.
Right in front of them. It doesn't seem that they'd mind. Oh.
Hello, Miss Everly. I'm Max. This is my dad.
Well, I must commend you on your costumes, but you do realize that was just for the kids, don't you, Mr. Fogarty?
Yeah. You're Hazel Norwich.
Dad, this is Janet's mom, Miss Everly.
No, Max, your dad is quite right. For professional reasons, I kept my maiden name, but it's pronounced Norwick, not Norwich.
Now I see where Janet gets her funny accent.
I see. So apparently, my daughter's hybrid Canadian-British lilt is funny, and your father is in a catatonic state because he no doubt grew up watching me in those notorious teen beach comedies where I was contractually obligated to get my kit off every time. Do come in.
Really? I was sure that was going the other way.
Nice.
Come out. Get out.
Oh, to be a celebrity.
So she did porn?
She was probably on fucking what is
Yeah. Baywatch.
Yeah, she was probably on like this universe's version of Baywatch.
Teen
I don't-
Beach. She said Teen
I don't.
Beach.
Yeah, I don't speak British. In American English, get your kit off it sounds kind of
Knocks off.
adult.
So I assume that she gets naked and as part of her bits.
So she
like horror movies. Hey, people have to take the clothes off in horror movies too.
Teen Beach.
True.
Hi, Janet. Happy birthday.
Oh no, Peter Pan?
Yeah. Are you?
No. We are not going to spend all night looking like a themed couple.
Aw, come on, Tink.
Shut up! Here, now you're Robin Hood.
What? No. The invitation said fairy tale costume party. Robin Hood is myths and or legends, like King Arthur or JFK.
JFK is a myth.
Yes.
He
No one
never
missed you.
existed.
He's a Canadian legend. You don't know. If we're going to split hairs, let's start with the ones on your head.
But this is your house. Why don't you go change? You must have plenty of costumes to choose from. Was that princess costume you wore last Halloween?
I can't be a princess all the time, Max.
I beg to differ.
You should beg for mercy.
Happy birthday, Janet. You like them?
Of course I do. I picked them out.
What?
Oh, don't be surprised. You got these from your sister, right? Who got them from Jacob, who...
You're some kind of mad genius.
Yes, well...
But you don't have your ears pierced. Why go to all this trouble?
observe. Mom, look at the earrings Max got me. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh my, you've got quite the eye there, Max. Can I get my ears pierced now, Mom? Please, 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 please. It's such a shame to let them sit in the box. Oh, okay.
Mad.
You can go now.
Ouch.
She played us like a damn fiddle.
Played us like a damn fiddle.
She played us like a damn calliope.
Wow.
Hey.
I feel like that's a scheme that could really only work in like a comic, though.
That is true.
It's like, because think of it this way. That's her expecting that the girl would, like, what was it? It's his, what was it? Sister? Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be assuming that unless she decided to keep the earrings, then it wouldn't have worked.
Well, that's also her understanding the people. Because Andy doesn't like Jacob. She finds him to be creepy because he's kind of stalkery. So she knew that she wouldn't like that gift, and she knew that Max would want to get a gift because she set that up.
Oh, I see. Like, ever since she, like, invited him to his birthday party, or to her birthday party.
Yes.
Oh, he did?
It's all a part of the plan.
So he chose it out for Jacob so he can give it to Max's sister, who's be disgusted by it, and he would know that he would have a gift, and since he would express that he would want a gift, Andy would give the gift. Okay.
Yes, as I explained.
Wait, Sass, can you explain that again?
Sorry. Hey, Max, what's up with your dad?
What do you mean?
He's just staring at Mrs. Everly.
I think he has a crush on her. Something about her being in some of my dad's favorite movies from high school.
Really? Which movies?
Not sure, but she said she was contractually obligated to get her kit off in them. I have a strong suspicion kit means clothes.
Ew.
Yeah.
Mr. Fogarty, I wanted to thank you for looking after Janet the other night, taking her out for food after the show. Everyone was otherwise pretty engaged that night. All the boys were out, Janet's babysitter was at hockey. It was nothing short of a perfect godsend you could entertain her that evening. She talks about your Max all the time. Not always positive, mind you, but I think that just means she's invested enough to let herself be irritated.
I love Girl Fridays too.
That's
Well,
funny.
you can see where Max gets his goofball attitude from.
I loved Girl Fridays too.
Girl Friday.
What's wrong with Girl Fridays 1?
I don't know what this Girl
The
Friday
sequel is always better.
Yeah,
This
two
is-
was better. They were like, oh, one is pretty good, but you know, I think it'd be more popular if we had more girls and less clothes. So
Yeah.
Yep.
This is like, I'm guessing this must have been like movies. Like, I'm guessing this is like current times that this comic takes place in. So if she was an actor, it's like, this is like during the 80s. If the Jason series can have 10 sequels, then by God, anything can have a sequel.
Exactly.
Flight of 87?
20.
Hey, Janet, what's wrong with your mom?
What do you mean?
She's just staring at Mr. Fogarty.
Oh,
Hello, Miss Norwich. Could you shut the door, please? I'm hiding.
honey, no one's playing hide and seek. Everyone's in the front room playing charades.
Oh.
Here, let me help you down. Okay. See, so there's that.
don't mind me, just looking for ice.
Oh, Mr. Fogarty, here. It seems the other kids conspired to keep Max away from the charades room. Sorry.
You're warm.
Don't be gross, Dad. I'll tell Mom.
Jeez.
That was fast.
Oh.
Don't be gross.
Jeez, kid, what are you, crowd dispersal?
Huh? I'm Max. Who are you?
Jeremy, I'm Janet's brother. Are you the Max? The bull-headed halfwit?
What? Janet said that?
Probably, yeah. Something like that anyway. Dunno. I tend to tune her out, yeah? Blah, blah, blah.
How come you're not joining in with the party?
Are you kidding? I'd rather throw myself into a bear pit at the zoo.
The zoo doesn't have a bear pit.
Okay, Google, whatever. You play Ninja Mountain?
It's snowing outside.
It's a video game, Cave Boy. You've never played it?
I don't have any video games.
Perfect. Help me with all this food. We'll take the party upstairs. Oh man, did you see that? You suck. 22-0. Let's play again.
Move over, Jeremy. I'm joining the game.
No, you're gonna mangle my stats. Look at my consecutive wins. Go away.
Want to team up, Max?
Hey, what? No fair. There's no team ups.
Sure.
Player 3 has entered the battle.
Whatever. This will just make my victory sweeter. I just wish there was a patch for this game so my ninja could dance in the bleeding remains of your ninja. Then you use your severed limbs to paint a huge warning sign to other ninjas. I wish this game had a custom avatar option so I could strangle your ninja-looking self until his eyes popped out, and I could drag the lifeless body back to my ninja lair by the eye stalks. Oh man, you're so dead, I got you now. Get your ninja affairs in order, spusers, because I'm coming for you. I'm going to cut off your hands and slap your own face with them.
Ha!
Jeez, do you all sleep with locks on your doors?
Only on his.
This means war.
I'm too young for war.
I'm too young for war.
Nonsense. You're in a
Come on, you're in
They say
perfect
video
drafting.
games don't cause violence, but look at this kid. This kid's gonna become the man behind the slaughter.
Man, this is like classic teenage gamer rage.
Exactly.
That's exactly what this is. Well, now that Jeremy's gone to get more cakes, I had some questions for you, Max.
Ask me anything. I'm a fountain of knowledge. I spurt not water, but ideas.
Excellent. What kinds of things does your sister like?
I can tell you what she doesn't like. Anything beginning with and ending with an E.
Really? I've been to Maine. I thought it was picturesque. What does she have against Maine?
Possibly everything.
How many bliss cakes have you had, Max?
About 60.
I meant at the party, not this year so far.
Yeah, right. 60. Why are you so interested in my sister anyways? You should see her when she brushes her teeth. It's like watching a cautionary video about rabies.
It's precisely that way she attacks projects with a passion that excites me.
I got more bliss cakes.
I think he's had enough, dude.
It's not the cakes. Make him stop talking.
Poor kid.
You play a sloppy game, Jeremy. You're like jelly from a can of Spam.
Big talk from someone with their lips otherwise preoccupied by their own butt. You're going down, butt lips. I'm going to take you down in such a spectacular way no one would feel sorry for it. People would like you better dead simply because of how spectacular your death was. And they'll love me even more for providing it to them. You think you're so good with your puny brains, spinning around silent strategies, but you can't beat me, Jacob. There's no strategy against anarchy. I have no pattern to counter. No plan to...
Bam!
Ha! Nice one, Max.
What?
Yeah, how does that feel? Your death was swift and merciful, you pungent pimply panda, you stinky pitted pest. When you raise your arms, birds fall from the sky and breathing apparatus falls down, vomiting airline passengers. It's like Silent Ninja, but they can smell you in New Zealand. Yeah, that's right, buddy. So ripe, maggots have been one step behind you all your life. And now they're going to get a meal of a lifetime because they've caught up to you because you're dead. I killed you, me, the Maggot King, because I delivered unto them their greatest meal. Once the maggots are done, I'm gonna industrial wash the bones and donate them to a high school class, where kids can work the jaw of your ninja skeleton to say, I'm a smelly loser. Yeah, you may be dead, but your memory will live on in the classroom and in me whenever I feel the need to laugh.
Wow, the pupil becomes the master.
Is this what sugar does to you? Is this why I'm not allowed to have sugar? I can feel my teeth.
I've created a monster.
So, Max, your sister, does she...
Not this again, dude. What's up with your sister? Why is everyone around here hot for sister? Do you have a picture? I have to see. What is the dealio?
Of course I don't have a photo. Don't you go to her school too?
Nah, I go to boarding school. I'm just back for the weekend for Nettie's birthday.
Well, good to see you're making the most of it.
I have a photo.
What? That's weird.
Man, this is blurry and from behind.
What?
Yes, but look at the silhouette. Look at the poise and how the sun glints off her earrings. It's like her brain is bursting out the side of her head. Too big to contain. She's so smart, so effortlessly graceful. And that voice, that deep, melodious, sexy voice.
Ah,
Where have you been?
I've been to hell, Klaus.
They're bad influences, definitely.
Alright, can I have a character, please?
Who opened all of my presents?
Why are everyone's shoes outside in the snow? Darling, we seem to be out of bliss cakes. Is that possible?
Jeremy!
What?
Why must you insist on ruining every one of your sister's birthdays?
What? I've been in the loft all night playing video games, like you told me to.
He's lying, Mom. He always lies.
Hey, where's Max?
Yeah!
You must be James.
Sir, I never got the chance to meet you while Andy and I were,
I'm just looking for Max, champ.
Sure. Yeah, he's in here. He was jumping all over the place, singing, dancing. Then he just conked right out. The sugar finally wore off, I guess.
Okay. Thanks, son.
Mr. Fogarty, can you tell Andy I'm sorry? She's avoiding me, of course, and I'm sorry. I mean it.
I know you do, son, but she won't hear it from me either. You gotta go big or go home on this one. She's stubborn, just like her mother, as strong in the head as you are on the field.
Oh, I know it, sir. Whenever we meet out, she made me feel like the little girl.
Good flying, Gravy Man. Don't be disgusting.
Blink, blink. And thus concludes Janet's birthday. Max!
Hey, Nettie. Great party on Friday. Mom says if I ever touch another bliss cake, she'll take away my sense of adventure.
Don't call me that!
What, Nettie?
Yes, I don't like Jeremy calling me that, and I certainly don't like it when you do.
You can call me Maxie. I don't mind.
I didn't come here to get into name-calling, Max. You left your Peter Pan hat at the party. I thought you might want it back.
Why is it in a plastic bag?
I used it to help James mop up the vomit you left behind when you and your dad left in such a hurry. Also, your dad left a sword. Well, bye!
No, I have no idea why Max would come to school with a sword and a bag of vomit.
Is that like I don't know who's behind him, but it looks like basically someone that works for the
That's
school.
the principal, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, perfect.
A sword.
Okay, Max, I'll bite. I've been keeping an eye on you, and something is very obviously wrong. What is it?
My exercise book is the only thing keeping us from being sucked into a giant wormhole. My only guess is that everything I've written in this book over the past year is so densely dull, the power of its weight to size ratio beats the fledgling black hole into submission.
If you're bored, Max, I can give you harder work.
Harder? Harder is a relative term. I'm harder to deal with than the other kids. Does that make you happy?
You're here to learn, Max. And when it comes to learning, harder is interesting, and interest expands your mind. Smart people are interesting. Whether or not learning makes you happy is up to you.
You have to say learning is fun. You're a teacher.
Yes, I do, Max. Every morning, 10 times in the mirror.
That's really funny.
I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. You're a teacher.
No, learning is fun. Learning is fun. You're a
Smart
teacher.
people are interesting.
Hey, here's Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Morning quiet. Stupid dummy.
I assure you, I am no dummy.
Wah!
Oh, shush. You're disturbing my pre-cartoon meditation.
Ha! How long have you been down there, you freak?
I don't know. I may have passed out for a bit.
Prepare to pass out a lot. I think it was Colonel Mustard in the billiard room with the candlestick.
Slanderous.
Quit it, Max. Shut up and show me your cards.
Andy.
This is preposterous. How dare you accuse me of vile murder? I am a man of honor, valor, countless merit badges. I was a colonel in Her Majesty's army and have fought in more wars than even existed.
That's not...
Let it go, Dad.
I fought wars in my mind, you civilian panty waste.
Just so Andy your cards, Max, or this is going to be a very long game.
Quiet, Plum. What are you even a professor of, idle fancy? Every day brings a new war to be fought, when you look at everything as a battle to be won, when your tactical brain never sleeps. There's doors to wrangle, shoelaces to overcome, tiny wars. Yes, but war nonetheless. I'm a tiny war hero, damn it.
You think you could wrangle with your inability to show me a card?
I have none of which you seek.
Brilliant. Game over.
Grey Wolf and Backside, double agent.
Keith, move it.
Did you want me to make all the sound effects?
Here we
Do
go.
If you wish.
Give me a sec. I have a toothbrush with me, actually. Yeah. I have an actual toothbrush with me that I don't use. Oh, this dude's scrubbing so hard he's bleeding in one. See, one of the drops is red. Oh my gosh.
Wait, what? Where?
Oh, yeah, you never had
In
that.
one of the panels, it's his.
Oh, that's true. What the fuck? Bruh.
It's a go, Glad. Yeah,
He's scrubbing pretty hard.
Bro, he's...
He's at it.
This is very Calvin and Hobbes. Like, this would be like a set of panels that you would put in a Calvin and Hobbes comic.
Pretty much, yes. I think we've pattered on long enough for me to be able to just flim through this in the video, so we can go to the next one.
Sure.
Boy, I have to say my line.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. The next panel.
Well, now I'm just awake.
Wait, is he awake from just brushing so much?
Well, he has to.
It reinvigorates him.
I guess.
Max, what are you...
I can't sleep. I had a nightmare.
Oh, honey, do you want to tell us about it?
Babe.
It's okay, Alan. Maybe if Max talks about it out loud, he'll realize how silly it all sounds.
Alan. Okay, so we're in the city, right? Everyone I know, and I mean everyone. You, Dad, Andy, Klaus, Janet, Ara, and Miss Chang, my entire class, Mr. Magellan, that lady at the...
We get it. Everyone.
Right. Only, it wasn't the city. It was an alternate city from the near future, where humans lived under alien rule. Largely in peace, but they'd still tractor beam random citizens for dismemberment to remind us who's boss. There were all these giant drones floating down the streets, like huge. When one flew overhead, it was like ages before you saw the sun again. But then, suddenly, they were attacking everyone. The truce was off. We ran, but one by one you all died, leaving me on my own to make it out of the city. Never leaving the cover of shop awnings, trying to...
Max, was this a nightmare, or are you just trying to stay up late writing movie pitches again?
Sometimes I wish you guys were more connected.
Oh, yeah.
I left this report on elephants to the last minute, Curio. I need your help, bad. Well, when I was in India... Wait, what? You were in India? I had a life before you, you know. I never thought about... What? That without you I'm nothing? Please. I was made in India by a wayward English soldier lost in the mysterious East. What's so mysterious? You just said it was India. He didn't know that. Penniless and friendless, he fashioned himself a wooden companion for a friend and pennies. We entertained in the streets every day with enough money at the end of each for a meal, and most times dry lodging. I'm a little pressed for time on this, Curio. What does this story have to do with elephants? He was trampled by one. Do you know anything about African elephants? Well, sorry, my creator's death isn't good enough for your report.
Yeah, that's right. My puppet's owner was trampled by a elephant.
So in the comic, is he doing the ventriloquism, or is it kind of supposed like
He's doing the ventriloquism.
He's doing ventriloquism.
I didn't know if it was like a Hobbes type situation.
Kind of. He plays it like he's real.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking that it was like Max's imagination or something like that. Which I guess in this case it is, because he's doing the ventriloquism.
Yeah, but he gets really into it. Speaking of, hey, even more.
The enemy has a lock on us, Captain. I see that, officer. Officer, I was lieutenant 10 seconds ago. Every time you point out the ding-donged obvious, you get demoted, Private. Private? You want to try for waste management? No, sir. I already worked with a poopy head. What? Said hyperspace, Captain, or we could be dead. Too late. They fired. Evasive maneuvers. We have none, stock boy. We're a 100-megaton space boat. It's like asking a whale to swing dance. If we die, Captain, I want you to know you're the best captain I've ever served with. Thank you, Window Washer Curio. You were always there.
Why do we even have a TV?
I like the volume control.
That's funny.
Right now.
Looks like we're down to the last two contenders in our little spelling bee. Congratulations, Max. Becky?
Why is it called a spelling bee?
'Cause you're about to feel the sting of losing.
Don't bees only use their stinger once? Does that mean if you beat me, you'll die?
Max, settle down, both of you. There's no prizes here. It's just a friendly game to fill out time till the bell rings.
Well, he's only here because you've been giving him easy ones. You're not helping him by not challenging him.
Hey, I spelled cormorant. I don't even know what that is.
It's a bird, Dunsey McThickhead. Try spelling fractious.
F-R...
I mean, without hearing me kick it out of the park first.
Okay, enough. I'm not giving you a final word. You're both winners, that's it. End of story. Dinosaur sticker, dinosaur sticker.
Cool, it's a stegosaurus.
I can spell that.
That's just how Becky is.
The teacher is also weak.
She's trying not to stifle creativity.
I think we've outdone ourselves, Klaus.
Best blanket fort ever. It even has an indoor swimming pool.
What the?
Hey, Dad, come on in. Welcome to the Max Klaus Funhouse.
Nominated for 30 awards in sheet architecture.
I don't have time for this, boys. I'm going around the back.
Okay, Dad, but it extends all the way out there, too.
What? Where's your mother?
In the Hall of Mirrors, but I'm looking for the petting zoo.
It's after the music room, just past the Jurassic Park sheets. Follow the easy listening.
What the?
Uh-oh, Godzilla's home. Oh, man! Joy. Oh, good. Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, I'm back anytime, Max.
McFlies. I just like the name of the restaurant.
Hey.
Hey,
And now
McFly.
everyone
We
wants
have to avoid copyright.
Hey, how's it going? Boom! Whoa! Spush! Woo!
Max!
Coming.
Oh,
Out of order.
he makes his own fun.
I'm just gonna keep comparing this comic to Calvin and Hobbes because
It's apt.
although Calvin is definitely a lot more morbid than Max, at least it seems like it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Why? This is Calvin and Hobbes if Calvin was Canadian.
There's a giant comic convention in town next month, Mr. Magellan. How come you never do these?
Because I'm a people person.
You don't have to picnic with anyone, sir. People just want to meet you, shake your hand to thank you for entertaining them as Ace Mason, alien diplomat.
Yee.
Meeting me won't change anything for them, though it won't increase the original enjoyment of the show. If anything, it will make it worse when they discover I'm a bitter old crank.
You could try not being a bitter old crank.
I'm retarded, Max. Oh,
There he goes.
We're keeping me have to believe that.
I'm retarded.
That was on purpose, okay? I was just pretending to be retarded. I'm retired, Max, meaning done with the acting.
You know, some of these guys charge $40 for an autograph.
Gross capitalism isn't the best way to win me over, Max. Don't these people already know their idols make more in a year than they possibly will in their entire lives? I'm surprised they're asking for yet another $40. Doesn't at least hit a punch in the stomach. May as well steal shoes from a homeless person.
You could give it all to charity.
Right now, I wouldn't mind an electric fence.
It's one of those things where it's like you don't want to meet your idols because as soon as you meet them, you realize that they're just another person.
Like all the musicians, your favorite musician's just an asshole.
Thanks for helping me, Bear. All the homework Curio's been helping me with comes back with X's all over it. X's are bad? Well, you want to get some. The trick is not to get too many, so you're not raising anyone's expectations. Oh, okay, what's the topic? I hope it's bear-related. It's geometry. Ugh. Excellent. Geometry is what bears do best. Really? Why are you surprised? Who do you think built the pyramids? Bears built the pyramids? Egyptian bears from space. Duh.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Curio never told you that? What a dunce. I'm beginning to think Curio doesn't know anything. Verisimilitude is just fallacy overridden by conviction. See? That's the kind of smart talk we need around here. Well, I can't work on an empty stomach. Did you bring the rabbits? What's the idea, Bear? All of my geometry homework was wrong. What about my geometry homework? Huh? That's what I said. Wait. You put my work with your name on it? Well, yeah, that's thief. Say if I work on anything with you again, this is misappropriation. Where's my remuneration? I'm not helping you with any further without seeing a contract. What? Come on, Bear. This is my homework. No one's making any money here. Well, I'm certainly not. And if you're not making any either, that's your business. My time is valuable, and if there's no back end at play here, you better front up.
You're lucky Miss Sheng is letting you revise your homework. Are you done?
I need a lawyer.
Here he is, Andromeda. Show Max what you did.
Show me what? This isn't another passionless reenactment, is it?
Here.
I saw Celeste was a fake and a drunk. What? This is me and Bear. Where did this come from? Am I on TV?
It's not TV, you goob.
Andy secretly filmed your homework session.
We have a video camera?
It's the schools. I had it for media studies.
Why does your school want video of me? I'm not ready for higher education.
It's not for school. I did it for a lark and put it up on YouTube. It's no big deal.
Wait a second. 548,000 views?
Andy invaded your privacy.
548,000 views!
She violated your trust.
Oh, this is a big deal.
I think he's okay with it.
Look at that happy face of his.
Success is priority.
I love
Yeah,
how
I
his
wish we
eyes
pulled
in the
that
last
many
panel are
views.
just dots. Hey, girls.
Ew.
Hi, Max.
Just hi.
Bum, bum, bum.
548,000 views. Didn't anyone see my video? Are they intimidated by my celebrity?
I saw it. It was vaguely amusing.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
What? It only went up yesterday.
Yeah, so did thousands of other things.
Like Spider-Cat.
Oh man, that was hilarious. Can you do Spider-Cat?
Weird.
Oh my gosh, I love Spider-Cat.
Hey, Max.
Oh no, here we go. It's already happening.
What's happening already? Oh my gosh. Are you soiling yourself?
No, I meant people are recognizing me already.
We've been in the same class for 3 years, Max.
I mean, you didn't see my video?
Have you lost it?
No, I haven't lost it.
So why are you asking if I've seen it?
Because it's a video.
Do you mean a DVD? Or one of those old VCR-HS things?
I don't know, it's on the internet.
How can you sell something on the internet if you can't find it?
Find what?
Your video!
So you have seen it.
Who's on first?
Sorry, I just like that back and forth between the two kids. It's a perfect example of kid logic.
Oh yeah, that's what this comic really does well.
Oh yeah.
Max, you haven't done anything all morning.
I don't feel like doing anything. That won't be seen by millions. I tasted celebrity, Miss Chang, and now regular life has lost its flavor.
Yes, your YouTube video.
You saw it?
Yes, I wanted to talk to you about that.
You want my autograph? It's free for friends.
Is this how you always treat your homework? Like some kind of rehearsal for a vaudevillain show?
I prefer to call it an extravaganza.
Because your mum suggested it's a strong possibility.
You spoke to my mom? You can do that? I thought all correspondence was supposed to go through me.
Of course I can. In fact, she's coming by today after school to talk some more.
Worlds colliding. Run!
Thanks again for coming, Mrs. Fogarty. Let's get to the bottom of this homework problem.
Yes, let's eradicate it once and for all. I won't tell the other kids if you don't.
Max.
Why don't you like doing homework, Max? Is it too hard?
No.
Is it too much?
It's a waste of my time.
Max.
It's okay, Elizabeth.
What the heck is Elizabeth?
Please call me Beth.
I spend a lot of my own time planning homework for the class, Max. Why is it such a waste of your time?
Because school is school and home is home. Why should I suffer because your teaching methods aren't efficient enough to load us up during the day? I don't hear any eradicating.
So, you're saying Max, from now on, has to frame all of his homework as plays to perform for his entire class?
Well, not...
Has Gloria lost her mind? How is that going to work for math? How does anyone dramatize the times tables?
With me, everything equals drama.
Isn't this going to be unfair to the other kids?
Miss Chang said it'd be more like torment and unbearable suffering. What a gas. But it's not every home assignment. If I can maintain an 80% or higher mark on all my homework, I can form one play at the end of each month.
80%? Why so high?
Because that's what Max needs to catch up. Anything less than that, someone will be repeating the 3rd grade.
I see. So this is mainly for Gloria's benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Chang is having a benefit? I do functions. For a show and tell, I've got birthday presents I got from my favoriteest person in the whole world.
Oh, what did Janet get you, Max?
Not Janet. These are from Aran, my birthmate. We were born on the same day. Her and her mom were on their way to Alaska, but never made it. They stopped in BC to sabotage battleships or somethings. This is a chess set carved out of sandstone that Aran played when her mom was put in jail for a night. The police chief gave it to her after she stayed with his family for a night. There's no white horses, so she said I should sub in anything I want. So I used little photo standees of her and me. Charge! I also got this replica totem pole. Aran has one exactly the same, which she says now means I'm part of her family.
Miss Chang to the principal's office, please.
That's really funny.
I like how they have to call for Miss Chang because she's literally the only fucking person in the school who can deal with Max.
Dear Aran, thank you for the presents. The totem pole sits next to my bedside clock. Sometimes I talk to it and pretend you can hear me. Did you trick me? I'm sending you my own copy of Grandfather Piccolo's voice throwing from mumblers to masters, so you can learn ventriloquism too. I can't move my legs. To help, I'm also sending you Bear. Together, you'll learn it in no time. Quit ignoring me, pal. What's going on here? Please keep an eye on him. Don't let him run off and join the other bears. He's far too domesticated. Why is there newspaper in this box? Happy birthday, our day, Max. Oh. Look after her, buddy. I'm sorry about the homework. I'll help you all the time, free of charge, I swear. I'll even use real facts.
Is your package ready to go?
Just take it. Woo!
Did you hear something?
Too early.
Good morning, creators. Thanks for making me. Breakfast in bed. As much as today is all about me, let's not forget there wouldn't be a me without you.
Can I get some toast with my peanut butter?
Jeez, and we didn't get you anything.
Hey. Happy birthday, Klaus.
Isn't it your birthday today?
This is what I got from my parents.
You're gifting it already? Do I even want it?
It's a busker's license.
It's a busker's license.
Now we can hit the streets on the weekend for actual cash money. Comics. We can't spend it all on comics, though.
Food?
Mom and Dad would only let me out there if I stay on top of my homework.
You want to pay one of the smarter kids for their answers?
No, rent for our own studio loft where we can live without rules. Paying for answers. Absurd.
I call top bunk.
I like his face in that last bit.
All right, is that a Canadian thing? What is a busker's license?
No, it's not a Canadian thing.
I think it's like
it's a license for you to go on the street and busk.
Perform.
Street performer permit.
So if you're yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, license to
That's
street
it.
perform.
In the U.S., I believe they just do it. I don't actually.
Surely it depends on the state.
You know what? That may be true. You know what? I have no idea. But now that I know that makes the comic even more funny. They got a busker's license, and they're like 8 years old.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, that's funny. Sorry, but my little sister got a busking license when she was like 10.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
For performing on the street because she's always been like a singer and songwriter.
Nice.
Yeah.
The Rhyming Man by Maximilian Fogarty.
Come on.
I hate it already.
The Rhyming Man was treated often as a joke, but he couldn't help it. It's just how he spoke. Something was wrong inside of his brain, something that made most others complain. He couldn't answer questions with a simple yes or no. Any one-word answers, really. There just wasn't any flow. He made people angry. They always thought he was mocking. When he tried to explain further, he received a violent clocking. There were others for whom it didn't matter what he said. Their hatred for poetry was so intense their ears bled. Some found it hilarious when he tried to be serious. When trying to make a joke, he confused a lot of folk. Just the other day, someone heard him say, "There was no time to discuss. Watch out for that bus." Of course, they died amused. And this could happen to yous. Unless you can learn to get past the cadence, to comprehend the message and understand its intents.
I hate poetry.
I don't get it. That was funny.
Next time, please make the birthday boy pick a real book that's been through the editorial process.
Max, can I...
Janet, sit down, please. Max, quit fooling around.
Ring. Max, I need...
La 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 la.
Are you sure Janet is still coming to your birthday dinner, Max?
I think so. I didn't get the chance to ask her. You came.
As the city's richest inhabitant, you certainly choose an odd venue for this soiree, Mr. Mittner.
This night called for discretion, Miss Evergood. As the second richest inhabitant, I'm sure you understand.
Hey, Max. I had to negotiate real hard to get Janet to come. I was hoping you might let me stay.
She didn't want to come?
No, but I agreed to do all of her chores for the rest of the year.
You did that for me?
I did that for your sister.
Oh, right.
I wrote myself a character Bible for the murder mystery, like the one you gave Janet.
Except this is 10 times thicker and color-coded.
It's all I could do today at lunch.
I don't know, Jacob. If I let you stay, Andy would. Hey, sis!
Yes! That's all I could do today at lunch. That's really funny.
He is a very dedicated boy, alright. Hi, Moon! Moon!
Are you saying hi to the man in the moon?
There's a man up there!
Oh, yeah. There's one single lonely man who lives up there on the moon, whose only job is to turn the moon on and off every day. But the moon is so big he has to flick the switch in the middle of the day for it to reach full power before night falls. And then it's the same again at night, hitting that switch in the exact middle of the night to power it down for the day. When you can still see the moon during the day, that means he's fallen asleep on the job.
Wake up! To err is human, and you are not human.
So be good.
Hey, nice Ace Mason costume. Very faithful to the original series.
You have no idea.
Favorite episode?
Oh, definitely the cat people of Kansas.
Oh man, check out the dorks.
Hey nerds, I think I hear your mothership calling.
Did you hear that, Ace? The mothership only transmits on frequencies that can be heard by figloids.
He's a figloid!
And where there's figloids, there's always croutons.
You croutons are toast.
Listen, we need backup.
Prepare to be squillioned.
Sheesh, whatever.
Let's go, man. I'm getting nerd rash.
Imagine going through life never knowing true fun.
Don't waste your compassion on the mirthless, Ace.
Oh, don't waste your passion either, Max.
Starring Andy.
Oh, this guy looks like David.
David.
Yeah, David, you can take it.
Break free from your shackles, Lemur brothers.
What are you doing?
Shh, you'll destroy the illusion.
Your lemur speaks English.
I thought I could get a Pied Piper thing going, lead the lemurs around the zoo like the Lemur King.
Lemurs don't have a king.
Well, all the more reason they should look to me for guidance.
Lemurs are a matriarchal society. They have a queen.
I can't tell what sex this puppet is. Can you? Whatever it was, it's dead now.
This is why you don't mess with nature.
Did you get fucking mauled by a lemur?
I think so.
Yeah.
Indeed,
The mating
He likes to
ritual.
move it.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the noble, the magnificent, the graceful, Miss Grace Appleton.
Whoop!
Ah!
What is Jacob doing here?
Grace, please, this is a murder mystery party. Now, don't break character.
Oh, I'm gonna break something.
Awesome. Thanks, Klaus.
That's not all. Check this. One for Curio, too.
My next.
I know my name's not on the card there, Max, but that's from the both of us. Yep.
A PlayStation 3?
To go with that game I got you for Christmas. Typical Everleys, always throwing your money around.
Oh, well, that's just from Janet.
Really?
Yep. My present is still coming, Max. I didn't bring it because it's kind of, it can't exactly be put in a box. Because I got Max a place in Janet's summer acting camp early stages.
What?
Woohoo!
And he's off.
Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Fogarty. It was incredibly presumptuous of me to get Max into summer camp. If you have holiday plans already, I fully,
Holiday?
How long is this camp?
3 weeks. 3 whole weeks! I love you so much. It's a good thing this family loves you because your current one wants to kill you.
It's a good thing Max ran upstairs.
Mr. and Mrs. Fargus, we can't start dinner yet. We're still waiting on one more.
Do you think he'll come?
I tried my best, but
What happened?
it's just the storm. Where's a flashlight?
Phew, the lights are...
Ice Mason's here. Let's get this dinner on the way.
What an entrance!
This is an ambush. He didn't tell me the Triclops would be here.
Triclops? The Interplanetary Immigration Institute despises that term. Would you like some of your earthen privileges revoked, Porter Von Dragon?
Ah, so you know who I am.
Indeed. For I am Ace Mason, authority on all aliens who seek to call Earth their home.
Breathe, Max, breathe.
If he nerds out anymore, he's going to develop asthma.
I like how he's wearing like gray pants on top of his like sci-fi top.
Maybe it's part of the uniform. You don't know.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Wait. I can't just let this slide. That's the Ace Mason. That's actually Sir Alan Magellan. How have you never told me you live next door to one of the greatest actors ever?
He told me not to tell anyone.
Oh, right. Because of what happened.
What? What happened?
You don't know?
Young lady, this is Max's night. I am here as Ace Mason, no one else. I suggest we all stick to our characters. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
He's great, isn't he? This is where I get my commanding presence from. I trust you're all wondering why I gathered you here tonight.
Dinner?
I'm sure it's nothing sinister.
The world's most popular and powerful superhero, Ultralight, is dead.
Well timed.
I stand corrected.
What does that have to do with me, I smell you thinking? Well, the time to play coy around others is over. The mere presence of Ace Mason here should tell you your secrets aren't so secrets anymore. Everyone here is an alien.
Whoa! Again?
And everyone here is a superhero.
No.
Awesome.
I gathered you all here because you all knew Ultralight, and every one of you had a reason to want him dead.
Seriously, how are you doing that?
Not me. I'm a superhero.
Yeah, I'm of pure heart.
Denial is guilt in disguise.
Mr. and Mrs. Fargus, you've been heroing since 1920 as Moxie and the Real McCoy, respectively. But until 10 years ago, you were a trio, weren't you?
Ultralight may have been inadvertently responsible for our daughter's death, but we're no killers.
Besides, revenge is a pitiable human construct. We are above such things.
And anyway, why wait 10 years?
Why, indeed.
Miss Evergood, your parents were in the city when Ultralight leveled half of Toronto fighting Powerhead. They were shopping for your Christmas present. Rumble Thickskin, you and Ultralight belong to warring alien factions, did you not? And aren't you required to execute kill orders if they come directly from the Queen herself?
I do not serve my brutish homeworld.
Says you. And Miss Grace, or should I say, the Slammer.
Isn't the Slammer a guy?
I dress up as one. It throws off the puzzle solvers.
Plus, you look like one.
Watch it, fantasy boy, or I'll bring out the real Slammer.
You didn't get me a present. Halt! Nobody leaves the table until Ultralight's killer has been brought to justice.
My slamaphone is ringing, and only important people call the slam line.
I never call it.
Now, what about you, Maxie Man? You've spent a lot of time accusing others, but what's your alibi?
Well, your accusatorial manner causes me to believe it won't matter what I say, Miss Evergood, so I hand you over to Sergeant Remsleep. Why could I have nothing to do with this horrible, tragic, senseless waste of super life?
Well, Miss Evergood, everyone knows Maxie Man was born without evil genes, which it was widely publicized in his unofficial biography. Oh, well, I don't read anything that isn't official.
Andy, why do we have your laptop? No Facebook at the table.
Didn't get you a present, huh? Surprise!
Aaron?
Yes, that's him. He's the one who killed my husband.
Ooh,
What the fuck?
that's really nice. So basically, she's also in on it.
Yes. In all your considerations of this crime, Maxwell, you overlooked one very critical person. Scarlet Pepper, the exploding rose, and Ultralight's wife. But you know who I am, don't you, Maxie Man? Because you're in love with me.
I am?
You killed my husband to make way for yourself.
This isn't how it goes. This isn't how I wrote it. The Slammer killed Ultralight because she was jealous of his power, that he always made her feel inferior.
Is anyone at all shocked that I would be the bad guy in this little production? We could have sat here for ages, listening to clue after reveal after reason, but I bet my guitar, the outline of this evening began with one sentence, and he did it, the rest is details.
But I was born without evil genes.
You should have paid closer attention to that genetically modified milk you've been drinking, Max.
No!
Yes, you've been drinking milk from evil cows. You thought you could be there for me, to comfort and support me, weaseling your way in, hoping I would never find out or communicate with his ghost. But I did, and I did.
Oh my gosh, I'm so evil!
Andy, is this Max's present or yours?
I think it's mine.
It's so good to see you. How did Andy find you?
Actually, I tried to call you once, but you weren't home. She answered.
You called me?
I wanted to tell you about my friend Ben. He's 2 years older than me, and he's super smart and cute, and he wants to be a vet. We're staying with his family, and he's so amazing. How's Janet?
Good. We're going to acting camp together this summer, so...
Hey!
Again? Aaron?
It looks like the whole street is out.
Andy, get some candles.
Internet's down, huh?
I hate you!
Oh. So, how was your chat with the most favorite person in the world?
Have you ever wanted to be somewhere other than where you were right now?
Oh, you mean anywhere other than here, sharing your birthday with your family and friends who have all graciously played along with your ridiculous alien superhero murder mystery? Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. Bang, bang, bang. Max, watch the candles.
What's that noise?
Okay, everyone, pick your partner.
Mr. Fogarty.
Oh, okay.
Your mom's an artist, isn't she? Can I play with you, Mrs. Fogarty?
Of course, Jacob.
Fine. Sir Alan and I will kick your butts.
This is our custom Pictionary set.
We played the game so much, the original cards got to be too predictable.
They look like real cards.
I mocked them up one afternoon on the computer from everyone's scribbled lists.
Argon Filmus? Galvax, Emperor of Sigel 12? Gosh, those are incredibly obscure references, Max. And I was in Ace Mason.
Yeah, I just finished watching all the videos you gave me, Mr. Magellan. Guess Ace Mason was on my mind.
These are impossible.
Well, they're not all like that. Ours are quite sensible.
It's Andy's you have to watch out for.
Kafka-esque? Yeah, that's one of mine. Max with cholera. Oh, remember when you had to draw that one, Mom?
I really should have let some out.
Oh.
Kafka-esque. Ooh.
Okay, it's a person, I think. Or a shoe? Oh, okay, it is a person. Is it Ace Mason? Oh, no, it's a monkey. Is it a monkey? A baboon? A gibbon? A chimp? What is that? Makeup? Laboratory? No, wait. We're on object. Perfume!
Oh, boy.
Are those stink lions? Dirty monkey! Dirty ape! Clinical deodorant!
Time.
It's you!
What? Aren't we on blue? Isn't that object? Max wrote it. Take it up with him.
Deductibles.
Theory of relativity.
Leah Thompson.
Andy States.
Smells like Teen Spirit.
PowerPoint.
Max is adopted.
Being a loser gave me time to do a flip book of you riding a Pegasus.
Me too. Look, it's me and your dad doing a river dance.
Jacob is bonding with Mrs. Fogarty.
I thought you were going to the bathroom?
What is this?
Nothing.
It has my name on it.
Okay. It was a tape I filled up with your Blissgate commercials from TV. I watched it sometimes.
That is weird. Ew.
I haven't watched it for ages.
Yeah, because you've been goo-goo over your birth mate.
Oh, Aaron? She's like my sister. No, I just gave up liking you because it sucks to like someone who doesn't like you back.
I like you?
Plus, she's crazy about this other boy. Wait, say you like me?
No!
Good thing she didn't find volume 2.
We get more insight into the actual chemistry. She does like him. She just has a way.
He just has a way of getting things through.
And expressing herself.
Boy, eating cake in the dark is filthy and hazardous.
Then we'll get your suit dry cleaned and I'll...
Hey, you wore it.
Yeah, my Maxi Man costume. It's too bad the murder mystery proceedings were cut short by Evil Andy. I didn't get to have my phone booth moment. Hey, did you see that?
Yeah, there's a light next door at Sir Alan's house.
This looks like a job for Maxi Man.
Or the police.
Yes, call the police. I'll be next door finding glory.
You can't jump from the second floor. Well, clothes do make the man. Did he jump from the second floor building?
Yes. He's a child. He's probably done it before.
Sir Alan! Someone's in your house.
What? Are you sure?
Me and Max, we saw a flashlight moving in the house.
Damn opportunistic thieving miscreants. As soon as the lights go out.
Wait, Sir Alan, I'm coming with you. You're at 83.
Right, I have less to lose.
Andy, call the police.
Yes, let's go.
You and Max stay here, Klaus. We got this.
Wait, I'm a tactician.
Where's Max?
I'm wet, I'm cold, I'm dangerous.
Fearless kid.
Andy, talk to the police. I've got to go tell your dad Max did something stupid.
Yes, hello? The house next door is... Hello? It died. What about yours? I left mine at work. This is just an iPod. Where's your brother's? It died while I was in the bathroom. You guys stay here. I'm going across to the Fergusons to borrow a phone. Maybe they saw it too and are already on it. Who knows? I mean it, Klaus. You're safer together here.
Tisk tisk. What a liar.
Oh no, the kids.
Gosh. No.
Yo, what the fuck? Are those just thieves?
The only thing worse than kidnappers are kid kidnappers.
Oh my god. I guess you're right.
So, no one heard any glass breaking and there's no signs of entry in the front. Sir Alan, is it possible you may have left your back door open? It's possible. Right. Well, you and I will walk at the front door, make a distraction while Mr. Fogarty, you sneak in the back. If you lean on me, Sir Alan, and look old and frail, we might just get 2 elements of surprise over whoever is in there. A boy and old man, they'll let their guard down.
I don't like this. I should go in with Sir Alan, and Jacob, you should go back next door.
I appreciate the concern, sir, but if anything happens, if they're armed with something, Andromeda and Max need their dad. My parents have 4 other children. They'll cope. I'm not expendable, sir, and I'm not an idiot. It's just numbers. We're the decoy. You're the hero. If they move on us, move on them, but more likely, when they hear the keys, they'll run out the back where an imposing figure will be waiting for them. Who here is more imposing?
I can't see a thing, but I hear a lot of talking. Booyah!
Ooh.
Yeah, there's nobody here.
Max, you fool!
Sorry, Mr. Magellan, I didn't mean to scare you.
Perhaps you ought not to jump out from behind doors screaming, "Bleh," then.
Yeah, maybe.
Max Otis Fogarty. What is wrong with you?
Nothing, I'm okay.
You don't just go running off to investigate criminal activity, young man.
Hey, two figures just ran from our house.
Oh no.
Yes!
Did you see which way they went?
No. How are the kids? What's missing?
Nothing, as far as I can tell.
They said everything was too old. Nothing worth reselling.
They took the PS3.
Well, to have your life deemed unworthy by criminal element is certainly,
Sorry, Max.
It's okay. I'm just glad you guys are.
Here's your PS3.
What?
How?
I was halfway down the street before I found anyone who was home, and then earlier. Oh my gosh! Excuse me, I need your help. I'm desperate. Sorry to startle you. I'm interning for an event company, and there was a mix-up with the display order, which means they're without one, and it's my fault, and it's impossible to get a taxi right now, and you don't care. It's just, you have this van, and I have all this AV equipment that needs to get across town. I'll pay you, of course. Assuming they even have power, of course, but I'm sorry, were you waiting for someone?
It's okay, lady. Where's the...
Honk. Lady. Go, go, go! Oh man, go! The street is done! Maniac nearly ran me over. The driver got out and stumbled a bit down that way.
Oh, thank you, miss. Are you okay?
Yeah, my house is just up there. It's my brother's birthday.
And to think I wasn't going to let you play it.
Well, now you'll be lucky if I let you play it.
Good morning, Max. How does it feel to be 9?
I'm glad you asked, Gloria.
I told you, Max, don't call me Gloria.
Not around the kids, got it. It's fine to be 9, like the world could be mine. I feel like a stronger kind, smarter in the mind. Don't look at me, you'll go blind. I'm bright, like sunshine. Head of the line, finer than wine. Pricklier than a porcupine. The world is my oyster if I continue to be boisterous. My outlook is splendiferous. My appetite carnivorous. Simply put, life is delicious. But I feel that way every day.
And that is it. Clap, clap, clap.
Yay!
I forgot about the freaking pound. Yeah.
Amazing.
Hooray. Congratulations. We have now reached the year of 2012. So, final thoughts wise, as the last remaining members.
That's pretty good. I mean,
Amazing comic.
I like it.
I like it.
I definitely wanted to at least get to that last bit, as you could see, as it is probably the most Christmassy of the specials. Nice gift giving and all that jazz.
It was really good. I like that final story arc when the birthday party and the robbers and all that. It was pretty cool. It was a pretty unique little story arc he came up with for that. That was cool.
Yeah, and also it's also a reunion of all the best characters.
Mm-hmm. It was perfect for that.
Yeah, Sir Malin and even Jacob, and it also kind of sets up some further plot lines, including the acting camp, which Max later goes into.
Ooh, cool.
Really nice stuff. But I wanted to mention one thing about is also you kind of see it, and I feel like it wasn't. I don't feel like you guys picked up on it because it's a more subtle thing. But Janet really does appreciate Max. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of how their relationship is. She just has like it's mentioned before, she comes from a family of 5, have 5 other siblings. And so she has a lot of pressure and stress on her. She feels like she has to work and compete for everything. So that's kind of why she always feels that way with Max. And she just has a hard time of kind of expressing how much she actually cares about him. And it's kind of how their relationship goes. It's really nice. So other further things that you can pick up if you do read this comic is also a bit of Klaus's story as well, as he's actually got a bit of a history himself and more of his relationship with Max, and how Max as obnoxious and how he can easily be seen as kind of a bad influence over Klaus is also a very positive influence on him because of who he used to be. Klaus was a very shy boy beforehand. and didn't really do well.
The deep lore.
What did the rest of you think, though?
Yeah, it's definitely very Calvin and Hobbes-esque. Although it's definitely like different, takes place in current times, and there's more like
it's more wholesome.
It's a lot more social than Calvin and Hobbes because it would just be like what Calvin and Susie, and that would be like the only people. Where in this comic, there's like a lot more drama than I would have. I don't know if drama's the right word. But
no, I think so because there's like the whole romance aspect and there's actual art. We're going into an actual story arc here.
Yeah, there's a lot more characters.
Oh yes,
but even in the Calvin and Hobbes comics, even those had like story arc elements to them. Like there would be like one where they like threatened their babysitter to like flush her homework down the toilet, and that was like a bunch of different. Wait, was there a Calvin and Hobbes camping trip one?
Yeah, with his uncle.
I don't remember that one. Or maybe I haven't seen that one. But anyway, this is a really good comic. Yes. I mean, only because it reminds me of like a Sunday Funnies comic.
Yeah, I definitely recommend reading it on your own if you can.
I'm surprised that this guy didn't decide to like publish this comic in like a newspaper or something like that.
Oh,
because just to be honest, most comics in the newspaper are like really bad.
Yeah, and this is it's really good quality art, writing, and humor.
Yep, I completely agree. But maybe the demands for like a newspaper are like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's higher than
there's like a bunch of fucking headaches to go through for getting it published.
Yeah, and then you have deadlines as well. Whereas if you have on the internet, you have a lot more flexibility.
To be fair, he updated this comic at least and this time, like one page every weekday. So, Psycho, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts. Well,
give the harshest criticism.
Oh, the harshest? Oh
yes.
Man, I don't want to be harsh.
In the most extreme words as possible. It's the best thing ever.
I like how there are not a lot of things going on, but there's a lot of things that you can sort of like see as more stuff is being written in, and none of it really feels off place. Like how at one point it was like, oh, something happened with Mr. Magellan that sort of like there was an event that happened, and now we're like, well, what happened? But it doesn't feel like, they just put that in there. Like, oh, something happened to him. It's, oh, no. No, it feels like, oh, shit, no, something happened, and now it's like, there's a reason he's, not an actor anymore. He's old, but that's not the only reason.
Yeah,
you can sort of see
it's very natural in that way.
It's also like, considering his behavior. Maybe there's a reason he acts like that. And not only
but
that,
it's just it's more fleshing out.
Not only that, there's a lot of introduced characters at this last scene. There's the gamer brother, the brother obsessed with Andy. Usually I'm not the one to like relationship drama when it comes to like kid stuff, but that's just how it is now. That's just how it is. And it's not really like
it's not overplayed too much.
It's not overplayed. It's not weird. It's not weirdly deep. It's just as much as you expect kids to get, into all that relationship drama.
Yeah, like a little bickering, jealousy, or whatever. Kind of.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not too cringy. Like, because I feel like kids' romance, especially, can get very cringe, but this one is very natural.
Yeah, it can tend to be forced, which
this one feels, it's just petty jealousy, which is what I think would be how kids deal with relationships if they think they're like boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Sass, what did you think of the comic and its progressions?
I liked it, although I'm not sure about the whole thief plot in terms of like, the Magellan plot in terms of like,
Yeah,
I was thinking
it did kind of seem sudden, but at the same time, it's not like
it's not that I don't consider it like too sudden. It's like, oh, it's just a shift. Like, no, we're celebrating a birthday, but now, oh crap, there's a freaking robbery.
To be fair, that's usually how robberies go. They don't really care too much about tone.
True. I liked it. I really liked it though, in terms of we're now introduced to more of Janet's brothers. Apparently they're all with Angie except for that gaming one.
Yeah.
Which is, huh?
Yeah, I kind of forgot about the older brother, though. I'll be honest.
James, I think his name is.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. James, Jacob, and Jeremy. Yeah.
Again, otherwise, it was just a really good comic. I like the way the dynamic is developing between Max and Janet, and they still care for each other sometimes. But Max just really likes this other girl, Aaron. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, since we weren't able to get to it, but yeah, Klaus is going to have his own girlfriend soon enough.
Ooh.
Oh,
you know who it is?
Is it going to
be introduced to her? There's only a few choice picks you can choose.
Becky.
Yeah, is it the bitchy girl?
Yes, it's Becky.
Knew it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it was being set up.
Development there. I guessed. I didn't look. I promise you, I did not look further. I just guessed.
Oh yeah, because there's not that many actual new female characters. At least until we get into what's her face, but we'll see.
Another.
Imagine if it was Oren.
Eleanor. She's great. I love her arc. If we could have gone further, or that one's way further. But Jose, what are your thoughts on this whole progression?
I did like the drama at the end with the kidnapping. It feels like it's a grounded thing. It feels grounded. But I struggle with the Oren character. I think she's kind of forced in there, to be honest.
Yeah,
apart from that, again, this comic, every time I read it, I always get a few laughs and chuckles. It's really funny. It's well written. Again, I think the dynamics between the kids is fucking great. Let me rephrase that.
Kid friendly.
Yeah, I think the dynamics between the kids are great. It's great kid writing, I think.
Oh yeah, that's the entire reason why I why I gravitate to this comic and really like it as a good Christmas special, because it is one of the best examples of. Gartham mentioned this earlier, but it just nails kid logic. And that's something that I think a lot of us kind of forget about over time. They're not that dumb. They are kind of ignorant, but they aren't that dumb. They just have a weird way of working things out and seeing things and being confused. Yeah. But I'd like to recommend, I really hope that you and all of you watching also, please do check out Max Overacts, which gives us to the big dramatic reveal that I've been saving since this whole month episode has kind of gone on. There is a very specific reason why I chose Max Overacts, because originally for our Christmas special, I was going to choose Snowflakes by Zach Wienersmith and Chris Jones. That one is also a very good Christmas episode. I think I'd probably save that for next year, though. Which involves orphans trapped in the snow and trying to deal with popularity contests and getting adopted. It's fun. It also does child writing very well. But I specifically chose Max Overacts, one of the big heavy hitters that I have in my whole archive of webcomics. Not just because it is one of the best. Hey, Caleb is back. Caleb, what did you think of Max Overacts?
Is that what we're doing?
Well, good. Yeah, we're jumping to conclusions. Conclusions, my friend.
I really like it. I mean, I like it a lot. Obviously, I read quite a bit ahead, so I didn't quite get to.
That's okay. That means that you know about what we've been.
I got pretty close. I got through the half of, or not half of his birthday party, but I was past the point where his neighbor was arrived. I got to sort of the setup of that.
Nice.
In general, I really like it. I like a ton of it. I like the art. I don't do am I gonna sit here and say I think it
criticize the fact that sometimes the lips are green or blue?
No. What I'm gonna say is am I gonna sit here and be you know what, this is 100% the new Calvin and Hobbes is just as good? No, because I think Calvin and Hobbes is perfect. But I think it's really good.
I think it is very much about its own thing too.
I think
like it separates itself. No.
Yeah, I think from my memory, I think it's at least as good as Foxtrot, and I think that's speaking pretty highly. I like Foxtrot a lot, so I like it a lot. If this was a comic in the newspaper, I wouldn't bet an eye, A, and B, I would really like it. I
would definitely pay for a newspaper at that point.
I think the art quality is good, like good enough for like to be in a newspaper. I think it's it doesn't look like a webcomic. It doesn't read like a webcomic. I think it's great.
Yeah, it definitely has that Sunday Funnies paneling going on.
I would buy,
which I think is very much intentional.
I would buy a book of it. You know.
Hey. Funny you say that because the Kickstarter for I think book 3 is already out.
Whoa! So. What a great segue!
Yeah,
there's a Max book that you can purchase or support via Kickstarter.
Yes, go to the site at occasionalcomics.com/store, and you too can buy all the 2 books.
And you're going to go to Amazil to get 10%.
Go to Amazil.
Is there
I have to actually ask if that's a thing.
There a code Amazil?
No, we don't really have that.
Is there a link in the description?
You know what? I should actually fucking buy.
Need the power.
I should actually buy these books but for my own Christmas gift because it's such a great comic. I love it. But also, more than importantly, it's good that you came in when you did, Caleb, because I'm about to drop a big bomb on everyone in this chat right now. So
you're the artist.
He's gonna.
You may notice.
Oh no!
So you may notice on the website that it says 2015 con schedule, and you might be curious why is it only 2015 and it's 2020. And of course, there is the whole coof going on, but it wasn't in 2016 or 2017 or anything like that.
19.
Well, there's a big reason for that. In December 30th, 2015, on Max Overacts 470, Kanan, the creator of Max Overacts, had made a very, very big and important announcement that he was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and he had to go into surgery for that. He had been in recovery, and actually so he, for almost 5 years now, he had been mostly silent and just recovering and focusing on rehabilitating himself with little bits of updates, so on. Luckily, he had made a full recovery. And he's been kind of doing small little drawings, so on. And it was actually because of the brain tumor that he was kind of updating a lot slower than usual. I mentioned earlier that he used to update it like every weekday, and then eventually it slowed down to like weekly to bi-weekly, and just eventually became, as the name suggests, occasional comics. So there was a big chance that Max Overacts was going to end on page 470. And I, as a dedicated reader, was not sure if they would ever come back or when, except for literally this October, Kanan came back and announced that he was going to come back and actually do more Max Overacts for the month of October, doing little small comics as well as little side comics that involved like fleshing out Max's parents and how they are. In fact, actually, based on the upload dates of the last few pages that he's made, they've actually been updating like monthly. Last one was literally in November 1st, and then the one before that was October 1st. So we should hopefully be getting more into the December, but we'll have to wait and see. And that, to me, is one of the biggest tales that I would love to bring up whenever talking about webcomics. Because as a medium, no one will know. Our life on the internet is a very complex thing. it's weird. Because if you die, who would tell you? Who would tell the people who care online? And if the author were to die, we may never have known. It is a actual miracle that Kanan was actually able to come back and still be able to create continue the comic that he has. And the world would have missed him. But the biggest problem is, and this is also the reason why the whole Let's Read project has begun, is because this isn't a popular webcomic. If I were to ask even someone who is well versed in webcomics and has like a bunch of comics in their archive and memory banks, I could ask them about two kinds and they'd know about two kinds. I'd ask them about Lackadaisy, they'd know about Lackadaisy. They'd know about Homestuck. They'd know about Control-Alt-Delete. They may even know about Prequel. But it'd be hard to find someone who actually remembers or knows about Max Overacts. And so, especially for this year and for the month for Christmas, I felt it was necessary to bring up one of the absolute best classic, well-made webcomics ever made. And damn if this man don't deserve every bit of money that you can muster.
He does. This is a great comic.
Yeah, I enjoy. And I'm probably going to be checking this out even after these readings that we've done. For sure.
Oh, definitely. I especially love the whole Eleanor arc once you get to there.
I'm sad to hear about the brain tumor. Is he fine about it now? Did it like go away?
Oh yeah, he's all good now. It's been like 5 years since then.
Oh, hey guys,
right on.
I have a bigger plot twist. He's Australian.
I thought he was Canadian this entire time.
The characters are Canadian, but he's Australian.
Huh.
Look at his bio. Read his bio.
No, he says Calgary.
He's an Australian cartoonist living in Calgary. So he's Australian, but he's living in Canada.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Fuck, we should have gotten Phalanx in on this.
We should have been doing Australian Canadian accents.
I mean, darn, we should have gotten Phalanx in on it.
Crikey.
We should have gotten Phalanx in on it.
Side note, Psychomate has nothing against Australians or Canadians.
So in closing, I would like to propose to all the readers, please have a happy and Merry Christmas. If not with the family, then with those that you love, even in these trying times. Be thankful for what you have, as it can be taken at any moment, and we may never know.
Very true.
Please.
Thanks for having me.
Well said.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us, man.
It was really fun doing this. Can't wait for the next one.
Thank you for being here. Merry Crimbus.
Have a good Christmas, everyone.
Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Merry Kanishmas.
Bye-bye.
Chrysler.
Say bye, Caleb.
Oh, goodbye.